Mama said there'll be days like this, there'll be days like this, my mama said. Alright, it's been one of those days. Let me just spit on my. It's literally. Nothing can go right today. Some things have gone left, but definitely nothing has gone right. Here's what happened: a memory card got stuck inside of my camera, and so I tried to pull it out. Then this little piece, can you even see that? Focus on the piece! This little piece got stuck inside of it. And so I took this little paper clip and I tried to fish it out of there, but you know it didn't fish. Not a great fisher. Well, then I took some liberties. And by liberties I mean screwdrivers. I took some screwdrivers and I might have broken my camera. Isn't this how it's supposed to look? But anywho, so the brokenness of my camera reminded me of the brokenness of our world. And just like how we screw over our environment every day, I am going to sit here and screw over this camera. And when I'm finished, neither will be fixed. Oh, that was the one redemptive quality of my day. After I broke my camera, I went to a climate gathering group. And they were so great. They had a couple different speakers, and one of the speakers, he's part of this group called like the Environmental Voting Project, I think. What they do is they don't try to tell anyone what to think or how to vote. What they do is they identify people who are likely big climate enthusiasts who don't vote, and they try to encourage them to vote. You don't need to change minds of people who don't agree, you just need to change behaviors of people who already agree. Feels like there's a metaphor in there somewhere. Maybe. But yeah, so basically he said this whole thing is running pretty smoothly. All they really need are just more phone bank people and canvassers. I'll include a link down below if you want to become a phone bank person for them. It just got me thinking, I was like, what would make that way more efficient? Is if like they paid people to canvass, then you'd get a lot of volunteers. Although then I think it loses the term volunteer. You lose the meaning a little bit. And then I started thinking about that stupid, dumb phrase I hear in self-help all the time. The more value you provide, the more money you'll make. And I just started thinking about that because I'm like, that's not true. And I'm thinking about these volunteer groups and how they're literally trying to save the world and how they don't get paid like insane amounts of money for it. And I'm just thinking, there are a lot of things where you provide value where there's not a dollar sign attached. And I definitely know there's a metaphor in there somewhere. And really, when you think about it, the things that don't pay are like good values. And yeah, and it's been making me think, what am I even doing over here? Trying to be a quote unquote good person when it seems like our society doesn't value that. Screw that, literally. I guess you don't become a person of integrity or high values because it's gonna give you anything in the world. I guess you do it because it brings you peace. It helps you sleep at night. Or not, because like I go and I eat meat all the time and I'm sitting there munching on a chicken bone thinking, this thing was alive once, and you know what? Like I don't really think about it. And I think that's probably maybe actually how a lot of people think about values is they just don't. And they get the best shut-eye they've ever had in their lives. So you know what? No, seriously, that's a real question. Do you know what? Because I don't know what to believe anymore. I feel like if we all lived in a selfish, individualistic way, then like the fabric of society as we know it would tear apart. Which brings me back to capitalism. Want to see how my camera's doing? When I turn it on, whole lot of nothing. You try and turn it off, and it says, how about not? Yet another problem that money will solve. Oh God, we are all complicit in this system. Stickers? Should I put a camera on my water bottle to remind me of how I broke the camera today? I'm gonna do a typewriter that says love. And that's just to remind us that we can rewrite our stories however we want. So stick that on your water bottle and suck it. Ciao.